What up?
What up?
Last show of the year.
Finally, some time off.
I thought it would never come.
I feel like we're the Iron Men for the podcast generation. We're like the Cal Ripkins of doing podcasts.
We are. We are. Yeah, you were just trying to tell me how the 7 weeks we missed were my fault. It ends up 4 of them were yours.
That means 3 of them are yours.
No. Oh, no.
No. How many times have we missed a Wednesday because of you?
It doesn't matter. We do it on a Thursday or a Tuesday. We got it done that week.
That
the
just
weeks
means
we
I'm
don't
versatile.
do one because of you. It's because I'm on vacation. I'm going to California.
Yeah.
Okay, we missed because of nationals.
Yeah, you missed because of opening day.
Yeah, you were on vacation. That's 2.
Yeah, we missed nationals. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd have to look back, but this is like our 44th or 45th show of the year, so we've missed a solid 2 months. It's almost like we're unionized.
I know it. And then Christmas.
We talked about more performance balls on the show than we did actually episodes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think I was responsible maybe for 1 week. Maybe.
We got to do on Thursdays because my knee.
I try to get it done. We always got them done though. So.
Yeah.
So today we're going to recap the wonderful year we had.
Wonderful.
Hey, by the way, did the chamois show up?
They haven't been here. Yeah, they're looking at like the week of the 20th now, which is next week. They keep pushing them back. Hopefully by the new year, we're going to have a brand new wheel. Why
do we need a new wheel? What's wrong with the wheel?
No, the wheel's fine.
We're going to change some of the prizes?
We're going to change all the things.
Yeah, right.
Change. And we're going to add a whammy. We're going to make the whammy shammy spot.
Oh, so you're going to have 2 whammies?
2 whammies.
And one of them's a chamois.
One of them's a chamois whammy. The other one's just the adios whammy.
Oh, that's good. A chamois whammy and an adios whammy.
Yep.
Beautiful.
All right. The chamois whammy, you don't have choice in the matter. You get the chamois whammy.
That's it.
Yeah, and then
the other one you get nothing and like it.
Yeah, you get nothing.
You get nothing and like it, Danny.
Oh man.
So we had some news this week.
Yeah, we got news. We got recap. We got a top 7 this week because we're in a giving mood.
I did it. Top 7.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I asked Phil to do a top 5, and not only did he do a top 5, he did a top 5 plus 2.
Well, you got to understand. I can honestly say, this year I've never done a top 5.
Well, yeah. Why would you?
I never did. I did 2 more than top 5s.
You did plenty of great PowerPoints, by the way.
I did. I do well. I do good PowerPoints.
You did more PowerPoints than you did top anythings.
Well, I did a top whatever for the college hoops mascots. That's my favorite. I'll do that every year.
Yeah.
Scrody, my favorite.
The Utes.
Of Rhode Island.
Utah Utes.
The Utah Utes. And then I did the Christmas one, top 7.
Maybe for 2026, we need to do the worst 5 instead of the top 5.
The worst 5 Christmas movies?
No, the worst 5 of anything.
Oh, yeah, we can. We can do some of those. We'll mix them in.
Mostly, the top 5s aren't usually top 5s. They're just it's like a facetious top 5, you know.
Yeah, it is. It usually is.
Yeah, we don't take our job serious here.
No, that's right. So let's do some housekeeping.
All right, let's do it.
You're going to put the Woo Box up. People, you know how that works. Those of you that have been with us for a long time. Put your name in. If you're a staffer, don't do it. And then at about an hour, Nick will allegedly pick a random contestant.
Yeah, contestant.
And then we'll give it a spin. And you'll have 90 seconds to let us know you're here. And if you are here, and then we spin, you can say, I want to keep it or I want to go for something else. But remember, there is a whammy on there. We haven't had a whammy in a while. You got 8 whammies so far this year. It's not a full year either. The whammy didn't show up until mid-year.
It's a great idea. Whoever came up with the whammy idea.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we'll spin the wheel and you get a choice. Let's do a practice spin. I'm going with whammy.
You're going with Whammy? I'm gonna go
Going
with
Whammy.
I'm going grip sack. Grip sack. Actually, triple no grip sack. Grip sack.
I'm going with everything. Yeah, I
One
picked
with everything. I'm going with the Dalai Lama. One with everything.
Dolly. Here we go. Whammy.
Grip sack. Grip sack. Grip
Whammy.
sack.
Whammy shammy. There it is. There it is. There it
Grip
is. Here it
sack.
comes. Here it
Oh,
comes.
I was gonna
Oh,
say new ball.
whammy.
I was gonna say new ball.
Whammy.
Tadpoles. Tadpoles is a winner.
Tadpoles. We have a every Tuesday night they have a mystery score. You put $5 in. It pays like $280 a game for 2 games. First 2 games.
Wow.
So,
We have a mystery pot at the House of Pain right now for the first game,
yeah.
and it carries over every league.
And what's it's got to be the score? You got to hit that score.
You got to hit the score. They only draw one number, and if you don't get
Right.
it, it carries over. It's carried over like 3-4 weeks now.
What do you mean one number?
Well, one score.
They pick out 3 digits.
Yeah, and if your score is, you win the pot.
Okay.
Mystery
So
game.
we do a mystery score, but it's the last 2 digits of your game.
No, this is whole. They got to get the game right on, or otherwise
Yeah.
it's carried over like 5 weeks now. I think.
Right.
For all 3 leagues that are in the house. Last week it was like $1,600.
Nice.
$3 to
Yeah.
get in. Hey,
Yeah.
you want to get that?
No. I can't believe I can hardly hear it. Here's what's funny about last
It's
night.
loud. It's loud.
No, it's not. So they picked a mystery score. It was like 190. And I said, I only missed by 2 numbers. So what are you talking about? You missed by 10. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I missed by 2. I missed by the 9 and the 0.
There you go.
I didn't have any of the numbers. I missed by 2. I paid
Mhm.
between $270 and $300 a week for 2 games.
That's a good living.
1 week, a guy shot 135 and 154 and hit them both.
Nice.
He never, I mean, he got almost $700, which is $600 rather, with 2 scores that were no higher than 150, just barely over 150.
That's great. You don't have to be good to win.
Nope, you do not. So anyway,
Let's talk about some news.
let's do the news.
It's the striking news. Bowling news and views from around the world with your hosts, Brunsnick and Phil Cardinelli. It's the striking news.
I practiced that I watch Jesse Waters. I like when he does that. He goes like this. Tonight. The news today. So Dio Bernard won the RPI in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, I heard they got the best 42 in the state. Yeah, that 35 doesn't look very bad.
35, no, that's not bad.
I don't remember the numbers. That's so funny.
Exactly. What how many is that for him? Like 13 or 14 already?
I
Regional?
think this is 16.
16. How old is he? 20?
21, if that.
Holy shit. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's very impressive. And he looks so nonchalant when he wins. Like he
I know.
shot 278 in the final match.
Yeah.
And it looked like he was just practicing on the easiest pattern that they ever put out.
Right. The scores were pretty high though this year.
Were they? I didn't.
Joey Pants averaged 220 and then didn't even get a sniff of the check.
Well, he should have averaged 240.
That's what I said. The scores were pretty high. Oh, and Mike Haggart won the senior, the over 50 RPI. So both of our guys won.
Yep, clean sweep.
It's amazing. We're winning. We're winning.
Lefties in Reno winning. How is that?
Yeah, here we go again. They made that big stink about the house being tilted. Then they went back and redid the whole place and still made the comment about that. Let me tell you, let me help you out with this, why it happens.
If they would have built that stadium,
I don't care where they built it.
Instead of facing west, facing east,
yeah, it would have been different. No.
Then the right side would have been walled.
So let me tell you why it happens. It's very simple.
Tell me.
Okay. How many events do they have there a year?
Couldn't tell you.
A lot.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
And how many events are long events?
Don't know.
Well, the Nationals when there's a lot. Okay. What's the ratio lefty to righties?
Couldn't tell you.
7-1. You're really up on everything today. Huh? You're sharp as a tack, I can see.
I'm just gonna play dumb whenever you try to prove a point.
Play?
Yeah.
Some people, not me. So if you have that many righties to lefties, isn't the one side of the house going to wear a little differently?
Okay, so explain how it's always been like that since day one.
Because from day one, it was built to host the Nationals.
Okay.
The Masters, the Nationals, the Masters, the Nationals. All of these mega event tournaments that have a huge amount of entries.
Why does the gutter?
Why do they want to know? Because first of all, righties,
why does the gutter play no matter what pattern they put out?
Because the righties don't know how to play the gutter.
That's not true.
That is true.
That is true.
When you ask a righty, play the lip, what do they tell you? I'm looking at 7. I got it outside of 5. Okay, so every lefty plays the same part of the lane, so they break them down the right way. All the righties play them everywhere.
That's a lot of talk coming from someone who can't carry a 7-pin to save his life right now. It
doesn't matter right now. It doesn't matter. When you talk about people complaining, people complain because they want to.
You know, 30-year-old you could say these things.
I know.
70-year-old, it sounds ridiculous coming from you right now. When I was
30, I could say whatever I wanted.
Yeah, when you had your Super Mario Brothers hair, you can do whatever you want. You were the talk
I can throw it and play any part of the lane. It was I played. Yeah, I could play.
You were the talk of the island. Yeah,
I was. That's right.
Yeah,
but no, seriously,
couldn't even get a comp plug ball.
People don't understand the concept here. You got 90% of the field is right-handed. More than that. They're playing everywhere. All the lefties playing the same part of the lane.
Okay.
Okay. So the right side gets all screwed up. The padding gets screwed up, and the lane's got more wear than the left side.
So you're telling me there's no bias whatsoever in any center in America. It just happens to happen on places.
No. You didn't ask me about that. Any center in America. You asked me about the Reno, and I'm telling you why. You have so many long events there forever, and that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
It breaks down. They break down differently, and they get worn. The right side is worn.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing when I was involved in some of the committees. They talked about the lefties were winning the Masters at Nationals, and I said, no matter where it was, the lefties were winning Masters. And I said to them, "Do you ever think of the fact that you had 50,000 bowlers coming through here?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you had the Masters the last week. So you had all of these people bowling on these lanes from March until June.
Mm-hmm.
You have the Masters, and you want to know why the left side is better?
So what's the equivalent in games?
I don't know. What is it? If you have
compared to a normal center, get their open play and their league play. How is that any different?
Because you're not talking about the same quality of players. The left
quality
side
of players. He's saying that Nationals has quality players.
No, listen to what I'm telling you. For the most part, Nationals players have an idea what they're doing. They may not throw it in the same place every time, but they play about the same part of the lane. When you look at league, it doesn't work that way because you have every kind of league, every kind of bowler in the house. And the lefties still tend to migrate to the left side on the outside of the lane because it's the purest part of the lane.
Check. Is this too loud still, guys? Sorry, I was too loud.
Yeah.
No, too high. No, too far. Too high and
too far.
They can't even agree.
Anyway.
No, not too loud, too close.
Not important. So the two lefties won in Reno. Both of them on our staff. PBA, well, not the PBA. I guess CW announced it, right? That their the play-by-play guy is Rick Allen. He used to be a NASCAR guy. So he's going to, I guess, take the place of the guys they had, Rob Stone and those guys, right? I guess that's what he is.
I guess he would be the Rob Stone, other guy, Hambone guy, whatever his name was.
Hambone, right, that guy.
Hamboner.
Right. So he's going to, but nobody's heard about the color reporter. Who is it going to be? Is it Randy? Is he still coming back, or is it somebody else?
I don't know. I
don't
can't
know.
wait for the
Has
announcement.
anybody heard? Anybody? Nobody, huh?
I think. I mean, I think they should get Wayne Brady for the CW.
I don't know who that is.
Wayne Brady?
Yeah. I don't know.
Wayne Brady gonna have to.
I don't know who it is. But I wonder if they're going to have another announcement. Now to be if you're going to change, now's the time, right?
Right? Yeah, cut it clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're saying I need to be the commentator. I don't know if there's enough.
Yeah, you'd be good if you want this. I don't know.
It's gonna be red ball strike. It's gonna be the most.
Okay, left lane. Out strike. Okay, so and also, how about this?
Dio's on the left lane. He throws strike.
Right. Who do you think's back as a sponsor?
Oh, I know who's back as a sponsor. They announced it.
I am telling you, I'm so overjoyed. Dude Wipes is back.
Hallelujah. Did you see the picture that Kyle Troop posted yesterday after they announced that?
Is that with the PBA logo behind it? Was that from him? No, I didn't see it.
He posted a picture and he's in the official Dude Wipes Mini Cooper. They call it a Mini Pooper. It's got a giant poop emoji on top of the.
I don't even want to hear. You're kidding me, right? Is that true?
No, this is true. And he's holding a pair. He's holding a package of Dude Wipes and he's parked in front of like Target or something. And yeah, the Mini Pooper. Wow.
Somebody just posted Dude Wipes, and then the other place was Oda Eaters. What a combination that would be!
Yeah, we need Firestone back. And
those days, that ship has sailed.
Ace Hardware.
You know why that ship has sailed?
Why?
They have Lev, the negotiator.
He can't negotiate the deal.
When your deal's in jeopardy, who do you call?
You know who should sponsor the tour? You know who should? Who? Clear Magic.
Clear Magic, the plant-based ball cleaner from Hammer, brought to you by Clear Magic. Hammer, Clear Magic.
The PBA Tour brought to you by Clear Magic.
Clear Magic.
The plant-based ball cleaner. Clean your balls with Clear Magic.
Clear Magic. Or
hold on.
Put it up. You know what I'm talking about. The tour this year is brought to you by Tamper Away. For all your ball softening needs, Tamper Away. We don't check hardness on tour. We just have you tamper it away.
Yes. If your balls are too hard, get Tamper Away. We don't know how to check properly anyway, so Tamper Away in your hotel room. Tamper Away on the bus. Tamper Away in your car.
58? 72?
Yes.
Pick one.
You can get your 78 ball down to 6'7". 6'7".
You want your bowling ball to match the outside temperature and the climate you're bowling in the winter? Get Tamper Away.
Tamper Away for all your bowling ball needs.
Tamper Away. Sponsored by Tamper Away.
What a world.
You knew where I was going with that.
Yep. I just had to get on board and get that.
I'm telling you.
Fine piece of. What other good stuff did we come up with marketing-wise this year?
Oh, I don't know. That was part of it. That was really good.
That was a winner. We also had the Whammy Shammy.
Whammy Shammy is another one. That's right.
Which is to be determined when it's going to get here.
They had some good T-shirts too.
Yeah, we had Why Do I Certify?
Yep. I'm identifying as 78.
Yeah.
I like that one. Yeah, we had some good stuff.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the things that we did. and you know what? And the guys in the chat the chat put in some of the guys. If you remember, put in some of your favorites, and we'll talk about them a little bit too.
Oh, your clean 30 award.
Oh my God, this is my clean 30 award.
This just
That's
in,
right.
still legal.
That's right. We had
Oh,
some good ones.
what is this game show thing here? There you go. What's new about Phil?
Where did that come? We didn't do that, did we?
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember it. That I remember. It's me with that horrible look on my face, about to eat one of my worst meals. That would be one of my top worst meals of the year. Think about that.
I just had that on Sunday night.
I
It
can't
sounded
believe
really
you went
good.
there on your own. You went by yourself?
Yeah, I got all the salad I wanted to myself, the whole basket of bread to myself. I got the Zeppola at the end
Zappler.
for
Say
myself,
it right.
and then I had
Say
it for breakfast the next morning and lunch
Say it.
the next day.
Zappler. And I gave you the recipe to make them for real at home and fry them, deep fry them, not bake them like they do. Zappler. And then you put confectionery sugar on top. Oh, it's fantastic.
I'm not
if you saw the movie Known As, where the kid goes to the bread store and he gets the bag of Zappler, he eats them all before he goes home. That's the way it is with the real Zapplers.
I can get a really good look at a T-bone if I stick my head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather just go to
and you can't even say it right. A Zappola. What the hell is a Zappola?
Zeppola. Led Zeppelin.
Zeppola.
You're changing it now. You just said Zappola.
You said Zappola. Zeppolas.
What? You Zeppeli?
Zeppola.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about some of the technical stuff we did, huh?
Let's talk about it. Let's let me get the Woo box up again.
Oh yeah, do that. Do the Woo box again.
Yeah. Here you go. Here you go, all you wooers. All the Wu-Tang Clan out there that's only here to try to win something and not listen to us. So they just put us on mute for the next 40 minutes.
I know it. We had Stevie Fresh on, and he is fantastic. Especially when he comes on the show.
5 times.
He was on 5 times, huh? Yeah, we got to have him on more next year. We'll have more, at least one more time, maybe 2 next year.
You think so?
Yeah, because you know what? He's getting more into some of the. I got a conversation with him this week on some of the drillings. Some two-handed stuff he's working on.
What?
I'll tell you what's interesting. A lot of companies come out with two-handed. People come out with two-handed drillings and everything like. So I asked Steve about it. I asked him a year ago, and it's not that he didn't work on it. He wouldn't do it until it was perfect.
Is he just gonna put the protrusion up higher? Is that what he's doing?
No, he's talking about just drillings in general. We worked on two-handed drillings, and it's not. He made sure that if he says, and I don't know much about them because I think it's a fad. If he talks about putting a pin in a certain spot relative to PAP and everything, he went and did the after drilling numbers on a ball to make sure that when you say, and now if you're moving an inch, this is what happens. He made sure that that's what, not a guy sitting there going, oh, yeah, just put it here, put it there, and you got to, the ball will roll different. No, he went and he did the analysis of the densities removed based on the core shape. I mean, that's what happens when you have a real scientist working for you.
Yeah, and he's got all the time in the world when all of his kids are in detention. He just has to sit there and babysit for an hour.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a conversation with him probably beginning of next week I'm posting it. And here's what I'm thinking of doing. I'll give the people on the chat a little insight. I'm thinking of having a QR code that you can hit. And I don't know much about that. I just know it's a funny looking thing on the TV and you put your phone up to it. But that'll take you to maybe a Steve Fresh.
Like a landing page, website.
Like toolbox type thing for him where he puts stuff in there and you can look at it.
Yeah, we've done that. TVA did that.
I know, but not with Steve.
No, but with all the deviate.
No, I got it. Yeah, but I'm thinking of doing that for Stevie where all of his stuff, you can go in there and take a look at his two-handed drilling. And
it's a great idea.
Yeah, but just
you took an already great idea
and made it better,
repackaged it,
and sold it for more money.
Rebranded it.
And sold it for more money.
And sold it for more money at less profit.
Right. So I think that's cool about Steve. We'll have him on. One of the highlights I think for us this year was the super symmetrical balls.
Yes. Yeah. It wasn't the first time we had them this year, was it? Because we had No Doubt last 24, right? Was that a 24 ball? Yeah.
Yeah, it was the end of 24, but we really got into the next level of it.
Yeah, because you kind of fell into it on not accident with the
Yeah.
one with the protrusions all around the ball.
The Bigfoot.
Was it the Bigfoot?
Yeah, the Bigfoot. We didn't realize it at the time. That if you hit that protrusion, what the change was.
Or how much you can manipulate it after the fact.
That's exactly right. And then, once that Steve pointed it out to me, the ball was already out there. So we said, okay, the next time we work with that protrusions, we will make it a more elaborate drilling pattern and show more of the versatility of it. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, just make it bigger and move it around a little bit.
Yeah. A kid from Brooklyn. Yeah. We had a lot of fun with the USB-C. And then we had not so much fun with them.
Ha! What do you mean?
Well, here's what I mean. They come out with some rules, and we said, okay, we're okay with that. We'll give you that. Take the balance hole out or whatever they were doing. We had a lot of fun with some of that stuff. Then they turn around and they change. They have the process changes where you submit a ball, the ball's legal, and then they ban it from their tournaments.
Right.
So I want to say that again. Okay. You submit a ball to the USB-C, and the ball is approved by the USB-C
for use in sanctioned competition. Yeah.
Then they say, well, our tournaments are sanctioned, but you can't use it in some of these tournaments.
Go on.
I just thought that was pretty interesting. That was a big part of the back end of this year with the conversations. And again, I asked the question, when are we going to get results from all of the changes that they've made?
Well, I heard the approval process might change a little bit. Right now, when they approve a ball, you have to stamp it with the USB-C star, right?
Yeah.
And that says, hey, this ball qualifies for all sanctioned events. This one meets all our criteria for a legal bowling ball. Well, now we're all having to scramble now because we got to change our process because it's no longer USB-C star anymore. It's USB-C asterisk. So it could change at any time. It can be revoked and rescinded at any time.
So they changed the star. Now we have to go back and redo it.
Yeah, we got to do our tooling all over again to make it USB-C compliant because you never know. Just never know when they're just going to rescind everything. And
it's just amazing. I'm still flabbergasted by it because I just can't believe that the process is that way. If you tell somebody not in our industry that exactly what I just said, they would think you're making that up.
I mean, the USGA is trying to walk back those golf balls. They're trying to make the golf balls less potent.
Okay.
That's going to be a running change, but it affects all the golf balls that are available now.
Correct.
So, and also, like, they've had issues with clubs in the past with some early Vokies that had square grooves. So they changed.
I know they changed the groove. Right.
They changed the grooves, and then they outlawed those clubs in USGA competition.
Correct. So, outlawed at all USGA competition.
Right. Exactly. You just can't. Yeah. Can't use those.
Urethane balls are not banned in all USB-C competition.
Correct. Yeah. That would be like saying, hey, you can use those square club grooves during qualifying,
right?
But if you make the cut,
you can't
use them anymore.
Isn't that what they're doing at Junior Gold?
Yes, that's what they're doing. Or hey, if you you can use it in the qualifier for the U.S. Open. But if you make it to the U.S. Open, you can't use it. You can't use it there.
But
because technically, if a house has
the Masters,
if a house has a sweeper or something, or you bowl your local Masters, right?
Yeah.
And you win an entry to the National Masters,
right?
Chances are you can use a purple hammer at your local event.
But you can't use it once you get to the tournament. Well, I got a better one than that. What if you make during the Masters tournament, you can't use urethane?
No, you can't.
But if you make the TV show, You can.
Is that true?
PBA owns the show.
I don't think that's gonna
Tom
play.
Clark said he was not changing their rules.
So he owns the show, but it's still the same tournament, though.
No, he owns the show. He has the rights to the show.
So he
I'll
said
give you
that.
okay, here. Yes,
he's-
I'll give you another one.
So that's actually a thing.
Why couldn't they wear our shirts on TV last year of the brands that were not fully registered for logo use on the PBA, but they could wear them during the week?
What do you mean on the show they could wear them, or during?
No, during the qualifying.
During the qualifying they could.
Yeah.
So you're saying that they can use urethane on the TV shows if they get there?
That's what Tom Clark said. He will not be changing the PBA rule. The PBA rule is you can use 78 hardness.
So that's matter of fact.
That's what he said right after the
Is it in writing?
USBC, but yeah, right. Right after the USBC debacle, he said we have our own set of rules.
Last thing we want is for the two conglomerates, PBA and the USBC, to start arguing over rules.
Or
Testing procedures.
Or testing procedures. So what happens in that case? So that took up a lot of time this year for us. But if you think about it, if you tell that to any other organization in the world, they're going to look at you like, huh?
Yeah, darts.
Right. So we talked about that a lot. One of my favorite topics this year was the handicapping system. I loved that show we had.
You love that?
Yeah, I did, because we did a lot of math and we showed facts. I love.
Well,
facts.
yeah. We came down to the conclusion that any team that is over the cap or
Right.
over whatever the average is,
Right,
they're gonna win.
right. So last week there was a lot of discussions on the internet about that. About a 300 game should be the max, and it shouldn't be the
320, 330.
Yeah. And you know what? Okay, so let's say you take that away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to give back your pins if you're over the cap? If you're over the average that the handicap is based on?
No, of course not. Because they worked hard to get to that level.
So you want it both ways then, right? Is what you're saying.
I mean,
if I set a handicap at 220 and you're 230, okay, I'm getting 80% of 220, but you're getting your average based on 230. So I'm actually giving you pins at this point.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. And then if I shoot a game that goes over 300, which is the same amount of pins over average that you did, for argument's sake, I shouldn't win. Okay. So that was an interesting conversation we had.
No, because they can't get there. It's not fair.
But you can take pins from me because I'm getting only a percentage of my handicap. If you said we have 100% handicap, I'll give you the 300.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm fair with that.
They should just base the handicap off the highest average in the tournament or league.
I'm fine with that, and then I'll cap it at 300. That's fine, but you can't have it both ways, in qualifying and in high game pots and side pots. Can't have it both.
I mean, I bowl handicap league, but I won't really bowl handicap tournaments. That's my way around it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then you don't complain because you have nothing to complain about. Exactly.
No, I don't bowl.
Right.
So
if I said to you, we're going to have a tournament and it's going to be scratch, and you would say, okay, I'll bowl. You're only bowling against 8 guys.
That's fine. I'll beat them.
And that's fine. You're happy with that, right?
It's fine.
Right.
There's a guaranteed first place. I'm there to win.
Exactly. But if the first place is guaranteed, but I doubt it'll be guaranteed because the tournament director will lose his shirt.
No, that's what happens here. I mean, you get the Pepsi tournament. I think that's what they call it. It's a 5-man handicap tournament.
Right.
And it fills the house every year, 50 lanes. Well, we're having our Masters tournament there this year in that 50-lane center. Instead of 250 people bowling, it's going to be about 30 to 40 like it is every year.
Now, think about what you just said. First of all, when I think of Masters, it's the most prestigious tournament in that area. That's how I would look at it, right?
It is, yeah.
I bowled the Long Island Masters and look forward to it every year. It was in February, and it was full, multiple squads. It was scratch. Everybody knew what they were up against.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it was full. Now, you're saying the Masters has 35 entries.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrible. Why do they still have it?
Why?
You know what's bad
'Cause
about that tournament? You could win that tournament. Have you won it?
I've won it. Yeah.
Okay. How many bowlers were in the tournament when you won it?
About 35, 40, like
They
usual.
could list all of them on the plaque. These are the guys I beat.
Yeah. I mean, in the banners, so they have banners up, right, for everybody that's won it, and there's
Right.
there's a couple of repeats, but it's generally always, it usually goes to the top 8, right? That's what they cut to, 32, and
Yeah.
call it 32 to whatever, cut to the top 8. It's almost always the same people every year
Exactly.
in the top 8 because
So why don't you just go put up $100 each and do a big bracket?
I mean, it's essentially what it is, but we're only putting up,
Exactly.
$75, whatever it costs a bowl.
And here's what I'm going to tell you what. If you said it was 100, you'd probably have 6 bowlers.
I don't know about that. We just have a better payout for the non-guaranteed spots. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
No, it hasn't changed since I've gotten here. It hasn't gone
Yeah,
up or down.
yeah.
It just is what it is. Part of it was because, it was limited to only West Michigan USBC. You had to bowl in a league in West
Okay.
Michigan USBC.
Right.
And that excluded a lot of bowlers that were in Grand Rapids USBC because that's different. So they have their own association and they don't allow them in the tournament
Right.
because they don't pay dues. They don't pay anything into the leagues here.
Sure.
So they don't have it.
Right,
So,
right.
and same thing with Grand Rapids. I think they exclude everybody that's not Grand Rapids for their
Right.
tournaments or whatever.
Right.
It's just fine. Like it doesn't matter to me. I bowl one tournament a year. So
Right. But if they combined it, they would end up with not double because some of the people are in both.
it would be 35 to 40 because depending on where they had it, the Muskegon people wouldn't want to travel to Grand Rapids and the Grand
Right.
Rapids
There
people.
you go.
Well,
Yeah.
last year they didn't even have it in Muskegon County. It was way up north in Ludington, which was
Right.
about an hour drive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they were almost like going to call off the tournament because of no entries, right? And finally they got entries the last minute, and they filled all the spots or whatever. But they got 30 something people like normal.
Yeah.
But you take a tournament and you move it way up north, and all of a sudden, like, okay, well, most of the people that bowl this are in Muskegon.
Yeah.
So now we have to travel an hour to bowl.
Sure. But if you made a tournament with a prestigious name, I don't know the name.
Muskegon Masters.
No, because Masters denotes to me scratch. But if you had a prestigious name, and you handicapped it, how many entries would you have?
A lot more.
Yeah.
But however, it wouldn't be on a sport. It wouldn't be on a house shot.
No,
They put out pattern for the tournament.
that's fine. Put out a
So
pad.
I don't think
handicap it.
you would get many more entries.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think you still would, but here's what I'm saying. Then the excuse would be that guy's a sandbagger.
No, because the guy that's going to come in averaging 2.0 or 190, thinking that he's going to bowl good, he's going to be in for a rude awakening when he gets on some of these patterns.
Okay.
And he can't hit the head pin.
But the best bowler should win that.
Best bowlers are going to win that, handicap or
Right.
not.
Exactly. See, you just hit the nail on the head. Handicap or not.
On
The best
a
bowlers
pattern
should-
because you're handicapping
On a pattern.
off of a
Yeah,
house
that's
shot.
exactly right. I agree.
You're not
with
bowling.
that.
You're not even bowling the same thing anymore.
I agree.
It's just
I
like when
agree.
you run handicap on any tournament where the format is completely different, like
Right.
like a best ball or something like that. You're handicapping off something that you're not even bowling in anymore. Like that's not the format,
Sure.
you
But down here, they do a handicap. They do a tournament on a semi-sport shot, and then they lower the handicap to 80% of 210.
Mm-hmm.
Why do handicap bowlers even bowl in that then? They made the shot tougher, and then they made the cap lower. So the
Yeah.
guy at 220 is getting more pins, and you're still giving him 80%.
I don't know.
It's
I'm
wrong.
all for in those kind of events if you want to have an average cap
Yeah.
for like a doubles or a team or something
Yeah.
like that, and
Yeah.
then make it scratch.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yes. Then you can
So
make
if
your
I-
team up however you want.
Yeah, if it's
I agree with
doubles,
that.
like there's a best ball that the cap is 425, so I'd have to find someone 200 or under.
That's
bowl.
exactly right. That's right.
If I want to bowl. If I
Yeah.
want to bowl, and if I did want to bowl a best ball format, I would find little old Gertrude that averages 102, because at the end of the day, it's only going to matter what I do, right? If
Right.
it's best ball, I'm always
I
going to
agree.
get a shot in a frame.
I
And
agree.
if I can get the most handicap possible, then it's gonna give me more missing opportunities.
Sure.
And if little Gertrude gets 1 strike a game,
Yep.
that's cool. That's perfect. If you did,
Yeah.
you did your job. Thanks. You know, but
Sure.
that's the strategy in that. If I picked a 200 average, he
Then
might
you got to worry
strike.
about both of them, but he might not.
He might strike, or he might have a bad day. He
Yeah,
could go either
yeah.
way. So I
That's
don't
right.
know. But we're not
Sure.
getting any pins, so we can't miss.
Right. One of the other favorite shows was the influencers and how to become a staffer. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nick shown on that one.
Yeah, I did. I did a PowerPoint for that one even.
You did. You
Do
did.
I still have that in here?
I don't know.
Let me see.
You
I
can
don't
tell
know.
yours is like a stick figures with crayons when you do them.
Let's see. Perception. No, I don't think I. No, I don't have it still in here. That's all right.
Yeah.
Mine are like a stick figure that we said.
Yours would be like a stick finger.
That was like 14 or 15 slides if I remember right.
It was. Yeah, it was. You hadn't read the PowerPoint for Dummies book where 8 is the proper slide.
15. 15 scale.
You got 8. 8 is right. I never wait for anything more than 8. That's it.
He never study any PowerPoints that are longer than 10.
10.
What about 11? Right in the middle.
Nope. Boy, we had some other good stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
And I still nobody since we did that show for influencers and all that, no one has actually messaged me or come up to me and be like, hey, I really appreciate that. I'm going to start this YouTube channel. I'm going to do everything that you put in there. And I haven't seen anybody step up and do it. And which is kind of prove the point. It's like, I can give you the exact playbook. I can give you all the equipment.
Yeah. Yeah. But now you got to want to do it.
Now you got to want to do it.
Yeah.
And you got to have to do it consistently. That's the part of it is it's like everyone's like, oh, I want to do YouTube. It's like, do you? Yeah. Do you really?
You know, and it's funny because I get emails now. People want to be sponsored. Now I don't know if it's a new lingo that the younger generation has.
Mm-hmm.
If they see a guy on staff, do they say he's sponsored by that tournament? I don't know, but I always write back, we don't sponsor anybody, and that's the end. That's the end of that email. Because I maybe I'm rude with that. Maybe I'm wrong. Is sponsored the word, or is it still staff?
No, I think when you get someone that uses the word sponsored,
yeah,
they're not really in tune with the bowling lingo per se. They're not bowling these events with other staffers.
So that should put them right at the top of my staff list, right? They don't even know the lingo.
Well, they're fairly new. They're fairly green to it, and they want to be sponsored by a company. That's what they.
Or are they young and they don't know? Are they junior bowlers? Because you can't tell from an email.
You can't. No, it could be someone that's 40. It could be someone that's 50 that's just starting bowling, or someone or someone that got out of bowling in the 90s and came back after 30 years and saying, "Hey, I used to use this old, I don't know, T-Shark shark ball,
caramel white dot."
Yeah, I used to be a semi-pro back in the 90s.
Yeah, I was a semi-pro.
That's another one that's a dead giveaway if you're just a pretend good bowler.
Yeah.
You say you want to be sponsored and you say that you were a semi-pro back then.
Semi-pro.
Or you averaged 250.
Yeah, exactly. I hit that a lot. Oh yeah. You know, my grandfather was a good bowler. He used to average about 245.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, it's like, really?
He was in the Amish bowling community.
Yeah, exactly.
15 frames.
Hey, let's do a top 7.
Hold on, let's do a woo box first before we.
All right, do a woo box again.
Let me.
Well, then we got time after the top 7 to do a few.
We got a ton of time. We got time galore. Yeah, everybody knows how the woo box works, right?
Yeah, you put your name in it.
I got a request on the last time we put the woo box up, is that I need to say it like Ric Flair would, or get like a sound clip. Woo!
I think you'll get sued for doing that, wouldn't you?
I don't know.
Maybe you get a sound clip when you put it up. I like that. We'll do that for next year.
Rolex wearing.
Do it next year.
How does it go, everybody in the chat?
I don't know
Rolex
it.
wearing. Oh, man. Woo! Box. Rolex wearing.
Here's somebody wrote, I'm a house shot bowler.
Girl. Yeah, I don't know his whole shit. He had a whole spiel.
I know. I don't know it because
I know somebody's gonna say it out there. Private jet riding, jet plane flying, Rolex wearing. Oh, it was a great thing. Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing. Woo! Thank you, RSI Marco. Appreciate you. I'm gonna come up with a whole spiel for the new year.
That's it. You need that when the Woo box goes up.
Yeah, we're gonna get the new ball having, whammy stealing, whammy shammy, woo box link. Wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, and kiss stealing, son of a gun. Some things are eternal.
They are.
They're funny forever. And Ric Flair doing his whole spiel.
That's funny. And I know
styling,
funny.
Profiling, no grip sack love. All right, let's do a top 7. How about that?
Top 7. I decided that I'm going to do the top 7, my top 7 Christmas movies.
Oh, you are?
These are mine.
Oh, all right. Well, let's talk about them.
My top 7 Christmas movies.
These are his, by the way. I'll let him run the show.
The reason I wrote that is you can't argue with me. That's the answer. They're mine.
I like how you wrote out the number 7. Good job.
Yeah, because you know what? When people just put a number in there, it sort of cheapens it.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
All right.
It does, especially if in the middle of a sentence. But go ahead. Die Hard 2 makes the top 7. You know,
you're gonna have to explain. You're gonna have to explain.
Well, you know, he's going to Washington. It's during the holidays. He gets into the airport. And he sees the colonel. What's that guy doing here? You know, aren't you Die Hard guy from the Takanami whatever building? So that's a Christmas movie. Number 6, Goodfellas. Now, people sitting there going, how on earth is Goodfellas a Christmas movie? Well, if you remember, during the movie, when they get the money, and the guy said, don't spend any, Ray Liotta, Henry Hill, runs out and buys a Christmas tree, a big, white, expensive Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Christmas movie.
That movie starts out with the best first line
of my God.
Of any movie.
It is.
All my life.
I wanted to be a gangster. And then it breaks into the song. So Trading Places, Christmas movie. Remember, they scammed Dan Aykroyd out of his job, and he ends up in prison. He's got no clothes. He ends up wearing a Santa outfit. Christmas movie. These are the basis of true Christmas movies. They don't slam you in the face with it, going, the Christmas Story. You know what it is. Over here, you have to figure out the plot. Number 4. Donnie Brasco, Christmas movie. Okay? He goes to his house, Lefty Ruggiero's house, and he's making chicken cocoa van. Put the chicken broth in, he's making, and then he hands him an envelope, and he gives him a couple of beans, 2 beans. For those who don't know, 2 beans is 200. Christmas gift, 2 beans. Christmas Story. There's a Christmas movie. Go ahead, number 3. This is the ultimate Christmas movie. The place is closed down for Christmas. Him and his family go up there to take care of it, and all hell breaks loose. Right? Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
Christmas movie.
It's a tale of sorts.
It is a tale.
Yeah.
Number
it's a
2.
Nice light-hearted comedy.
It is. Yeah, exactly. The Green Book, Christmas movie. He goes on the road with what was the doctor's name?
Dr. Shirley.
Dr. Shirley. He's going to take him to the whole South, and they want to be back by Christmas. And at the end of the movie, the most heartwarming part, the doctor is now driving him, who's asleep in the backseat of the car, pulls up in front of his house. Italian family in the Bronx having Christmas Eve dinner, the Feast of the 7 Fishes, Christmas movie.
Hey, get him a plate.
Get him a plate.
Get this man a plate.
And then the
Hey,
number one Christmas movie of
When
all
so- when-
times.
when Descalso messes with the pawn shop guy, he's like,
I'm
"Oh,
not
you
a
came
scalper.
and you brought
You
somebody.
came.
You
I
didn't
was
bring nothing."
kidding.
I was kidding, and
I
you
was
didn't
just
bring
kidding.
nothing.
I was just kidding. And then the number one Christmas movie of all time, Die Hard. Come to the coast, have some fun. Based on Christmas movie. And at the end of the movie, what do they play? They play a Christmas song.
Is you didn't have any honorable mentions on here, by the way.
I didn't because you know what? I could have went to 10, and I didn't want to leave out 8.
Because then
Yeah.
I would have put Gremlins in there.
Gremlins comes out. It made my first cut.
Oh, did it?
Oh, by the way, you failed to mention that I won the pool again last week.
I didn't fail to mention. I just
You
didn't
just
talk about it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the football pool. That's
He's
twice
won-
this year now.
Twice. That means for the first time in 3 years,
Twice.
we're actually going to show a profit. We are guaranteed a profit now.
for the football season.
Yes.
Okay.
So
But we're
it's-
ahead from the basketball.
What is it,
We've
like
won that 2 out of
17
3
weeks? I
years.
think there's only going to be 16 weeks of that. So it's
Yeah.
$80 to get in for the year. And we've won
Yeah.
about 120 now.
So we got part of the next year paid for already. And
Part
how
of
much
it-
did we win in the basketball?
I think that was like $120.
2 out of 3 years, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I'll buy you Olive Garden when you come here.
No, thanks. And here's the best part, folks. When Nick turns in the sheet, he writes down Nick and Phil for the selection.
Yeah, because I'm doing all the work. I'm fronting the money. Which is why I get to complain all the weeks that you missed terribly. It's like, how did you pick this team over that team?
So after the first time we won, especially at basketball, everybody knew it wasn't Nick.
And I write my name first, by the way.
Of course, that's what I said. He turns it in, Nick and Phil. Anyway, I had to interrupt my Die Hard as one of my favorite Christmas movies. I'll be watching that nonstop next week when I'm
24
when I'm
hours on TV on TNT.
on TV, TNT or TBS. Yeah, those are my top 7 Christmas movies. I could have went the normal way. I could have went with, name some.
Name some that you've seen.
Yeah, Miracle on 34th Street, the one with Jimmy Stewart, whatever that was about, Christmas and
It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life. That guy,
Mm-hmm.
and there are others, but none that I care to mention.
Hey, whatever you say.
So anyway,
Just
see if we have
because
any
Christmas happens in the movie, or
that makes it a
time-
Christmas movie, Christmas themed movie.
No.
All right.
No.
How come when you type in Christmas movies, Die Hard always comes up?
That's not. That's because the folklore. That's not an actual fact.
When the folklore.
How?
When the
What?
folklore
If you ask
out-
ChatGPT what makes a Christmas movie, it's the theme of the movie.
Did you know
It's
that
the general
when
feel
the
and theme of the movie.
when the legend surpasses the truth, you print the legend?
Yeah, that's called. What is that called?
I just made that up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's called like a false prophet or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's folklore. That's fantasy.
The legend surpasses the truth. Print the legend. Anyway, I don't know if we have any questions or anything.
No, what would they have questions about?
I don't know.
Questioning
People-
questioning your sanity after that top 7?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was Rocky.
Absolutely.
You know, it's funny. Someone just said Rocky Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Did I send you that clip of
But that was New Year's more than Rocky. It was more
On
than
Ro-
New Year's movie.
Rocky Balboa, where he's talking to the guys and they're talking about Adrian. It's like, what's wrong with her? Is she slow or something? No, just take her to the zoo.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then later in the movie, he takes her to the zoo. What are we doing at the zoo?
Proposes to her
What are we doing at the zoo?
in front of the lion's cage.
Oh my gosh. What if I bribed you to watch Christmas Story?
First of all, what are you going to bribe me with?
Money.
I don't
How
need
much money? How much money? You need money
I don't
because
need
you
money.
just got your brakes done, and I know that hurt. And
After
you
getting
just-
the Hummer fixed.
After getting the Hummer fixed. Well, here it
Yeah.
is. Crocodile tears for you because
I went for
my
$5,000.
Hummer needed my Mercedes needed maintenance, expensive to take
And
care
then
of.
Laura comes in this morning after going to the store and she goes, I think the starter's going.
There goes another $800.
That was in less than 10 days.
Do they even make parts for the Hummer anymore? Or do you got to go to a junkyard?
I tell you what, she's only got 60,000 miles on it.
It probably
car's
uses a regular
immaculate.
Chevy engine in there, so it's not like they do anything different.
Nothing. No, but still, in 10 days, I went for $5,000. Less than 10 days.
Hey, man.
Between the brakes on the Mercedes and the Hummer getting shocks and struts and whatever else it needed, and
I'm feeling it too. Yesterday, I got a warning light on my display that said low wiper fluid. I'm going to have to do some serious maintenance and refill that thing.
low electricity.
I'm going to have to fill it up with premium Rain
So let's
X.
get back to. I'm not watching the movie. You know, one thing you have to understand, and you should notice about me, if there becomes something that becomes a tradition, it stays that way.
I'm going to play it at your funeral.
Well, that's the only place, and I won't watch it. I have my eyes closed.
I'm gonna have him put a little 12-inch TV inside.
I have my eyes closed.
Of course you will.
That's it.
I'll
I'm
pay
not watching it.
I'll pay the guy, a little extra to open your eyes.
Not watching it.
You gotta watch that movie. So you gotta watch that movie 24 hours a day in the afterlife.
I still have the. Oh, I gotta remember to bring this.
Here's the thing: I bought you that movie and you didn't watch it. That's like, it's like disrespectful in the Italian term.
I kept it in its case.
Oh, the nightlight.
This has come with me when I come to Muskegon when we do the show.
That's great.
I actually have several sizes. I might bring this one. This has sound.
You used up all the glue.
So I have different sizes for when I travel. When I come to Muskegon for this year's video stuff, I'm bringing this. We'll have it. I can put that on a chain. I can dangle it. So
that's cool.
And you know what the 23rd of the month is?
The day before Christmas Eve.
No, it's Festivus.
Jeez. Nobody cares about Seinfeld except for you.
Oh, that's not true. I have 3 buddies that I sent Seinfeld Festivus polls to. And every year on the 23rd, we set up the polls.
Cool.
Festivus poll. So anyway.
See, I think the reason why you don't like or don't want to watch A Christmas Story is because you'll like it and you'll quote it nonstop.
I'm not,
because you're gonna think it's funny.
Funny how?
Some of the one-liners are so good.
No,
when it starts out, when the furnace breaks, and he goes, "Some men are Baptists, others Protestant. My father was an Oldsmobile man."
No.
Oh man.
Absolutely not. Anyway. So we're off the next 2 weeks. We come back on the 6th will be the show, right? Wednesday the 6th.
I don't think it's a Wednesday.
Tuesday, probably. The hell. The hell. Okay, I'm sorry. Wednesday the 8th.
You sure about that?
Yeah, the 1st is a Wednesday.
Are you still in 2025?
Did I look at the wrong year? No, you're right. I did. Yeah. No, I'm just looking on my phone. My phone's
Wednesday the 7th will be back on.
Wednesday the 7th. Let me write that down. Wednesday the 7th.
You missed twice, by the way.
Yeah, I know it.
Kind of like how you're doing in league right now.
I know. So Wednesday the 7th we'll be back. And then the following week we'll be live from Muskegon.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, you better check before we say that. When is the meetings?
Meetings?
We got to go to the
what meetings?
The Corey presentation.
I don't know. It's not even on the calendar yet.
All right. Well, I'm on the inside on that.
Oh, usually he has them on Monday mornings.
Oh, you're right. It is Monday. It will be Monday. That's true. Yeah, I'm getting in Sunday. So Wednesday will be live from Muskegon.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be filming new Radical Rundowns.
New Radical Rundowns. Well, we're going to do at least 26 of them.
Yeah, we got to get through half the year. So
They will do
that,
30, so I could still be 3 weeks late
I mean, if you got the time,
and not run out. It's just, yeah, you know how that trip up there is for me.
yeah, you get pulled around like silly putty.
I know.
Like
know.
what was
Well,
that
that's why I'm
guy?
coming in. That's why I'm coming in on Sunday. Gumby.
No, not Gumby. What was the
Gumby,
guy
damn
with
it.
the stretchable arms? Stretch Armstrong? There you go.
Gumby. I'm Gumby, damn it.
Stretch Armstrong. That's who you are.
You don't remember that? I'm Gumby, damn it.
I remember Gumby.
Yeah, that was Eddie Murphy played Gumby on Saturday Night Live. We're just babbling now, taking up people's time because we want to. We got to do the Woo Box. So anyhow, just one thing about this Christmas. I love Christmas Eve. I have the Feast of the Seven Fishes. You're laughing at that. That's an Italian tradition. You have to make 7 fish dinners, 7 fish entrees.
What kind of fish? I don't know. I just asked the fish store
It's a
for a
fish. I just
fish.
picked up the fish. What kind of fish? You just walked in and got a fish? Anyhow, I start cooking early Christmas Eve day.
God, I hope you cooked that outside.
No. That's fantastic.
Ugh.
A lot of garlic.
Your
Tomatoes.
house
It's
stinks.
fantastic. It is fantastic.
Reeks.
Crab, shrimp, galamad. You don't even know what that is.
Calamari.
Galamad. Yeah. You know. And then when I was a kid, my mother used to make bacala salad. You don't know what that is.
No.
Dried codfish. And you had to buy it days in advance and soak it before you could put it in the salad. So it's Italian tradition, and it's a fantastic time. And it's just 7 different fish.
What do you soak it in? Sewer water to make it edible?
No, yeah, the codfish. It's just dried salted cod. You put a piece of it in water, soak it for a bunch of days, and then you take it out and rinse it and chop it up and put it in the salad.
Sounds terrible.
And I put scungili.
What about the 7 days of gabagool?
7 days of gabagool. That ain't happening. Somebody wrote that.
Someone wrote gabagool with fish.
The 7 days of gabagool.
On the 12 days
First
of
day of
Christmas.
the first day of gabagool. The butcher said to me,
12 gabagool, 9 pierogi sandwiches.
no, 8 sapressata, 6 olive loaf, 5 porchetta slices. Anyhow.
5.
Are you making that kapushki?
something.
Kapushka?
No, I'm not making anything. I'm taking time off. I might actually go for a road trip to Tennessee.
You said you were going to drive to Tennessee. That'd be dumb.
Why? What's wrong with Tennessee? What do you got against?
You want to get In-N-Out Burger? I'll send it to you. Okay, I'll have it delivered. Grubhub from Tennessee.
That's not going to work at all.
No.
I need it hot and fresh. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go there for a weekend.
Yeah.
Drive up on like a Friday, maybe Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know. Friday night, so I can get there first thing Saturday morning for the first meal.
Right.
Have it for 10 a.m. Go hang around Nashville for the day. Get it for dinner. Stay the night. Leave out in the morning, 10 a.m. Get it for on my way out.
Why don't you just bring a cooler with you with like dry ice and freeze some, and then when I get up there, we could have it.
I don't want to do that.
All right. Just made a suggestion.
Do you want to go for a road trip?
No.
Well, let's fly down there. How about that? We'll fly to Nashville nonstop.
No.
We'll get the food.
If they had it at the airport, I would do it.
No, we'll get back on the plane. It'll be like
A couple hours later.
Yeah, we'll just fly there, get off the plane, go get the food, eat, fly back same day.
If they had it at the airport, we could do it.
It's probably right by the airport.
Maybe not. Anyway, that's the schedule.
Don't even need a rental car. We just Uber there and back.
That's the schedule. I hope you all have. We got to do the prizes and everything too. But I really want to hope you guys have a great Christmas, if that's applicable.
It's $82 nonstop for a
I'm
flight.
not doing it. That's better for you to do that than drive.
I might do that, but I want to take a long trip in the Tesla. Though. That's the other thing.
Oh, and stop 17 times?
No.
Well, he's not going to stop?
How many miles do you think it is? 9-hour drive.
Well, let's see. 9-hour drive. It's probably
let's Let's get the directions. How about that? It's 550 miles.
I was gonna say 540. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I might have to charge once on the way there.
Okay.
And I'll charge when I get there and charge once on the way back.
All right. Well, good for you. You gonna go to sleep behind the wheel?
The car will just drive me.
No, you don't have that feature, right?
I can buy it at any time.
I would buy it. And then
For
they just
that?
download it. And you hope it got downloaded the first time you let it start driving.
It's already on there. You just have to pay to unlock it.
Right. You hope they do that before you start driving. Or else you go like this, and then you crash into the car in front of you.
Ah! No,
No.
stop, Tesla.
Oh, is it gonna stop? And then the guy sitting at the office at Tesla drinking his coffee, going, "Oh shit, I forgot to turn Nick's thing on."
Oh, I forgot to use his blinker. Oh no!
All right, let's pick a winner.
Well, I gotta go pick a winner. You gotta talk about something else so I can.
I just talked about the fish, the seafood, the linguine. I make mussels marinara. I make clams marinara.
Are you excited to open the gifts that I got you?
I am, but
do you have the order? Do you have?
I don't have the right order, so you got to help me.
So there's probably a flat, like an envelope type cardboard.
I saw that. Okay,
It's
flat.
flat. That one, that's last.
That's last. Okay, flat last.
The other ones doesn't matter.
Okay, so I know the flat one. I got that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one's got to go last. I was almost gonna say like, hey, you should just open them live on the show in that in order.
I should have told me. I would have done it.
That's fine.
All right. And yours are on the way still. I keep saying that. Eventually they'll show up.
Can't wait.
One of them came from Spain.
Spain?
Yeah.
Is it like a nice wine?
It came from Spain.
They got wine there, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Came from Spain.
Those Spaniards, man, they got some good wine.
They have that great ham. Dried ham. It's like prosciutto.
Honey bake?
It's like prosciutto, but it's a Spanish version.
Prosciutto?
Prosciutto. And gabagol.
Marinade?
Marinada. All right, who's the winner? Let me get my clock.
We don't have a winner. We don't do winners.
You're right. Who's the contestant? Where's my clock? Here it is.
Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
First contestant, maybe the only contestant. I don't know. We haven't really talked about it, but we'll see.
Okay.
John Streets. He's from the streets.
That guy won already. We picked him already.
Oh, well, he's going to have a chance to win again.
I remember that name.
John Streets. I don't know. Did he?
We did.
Let me look
John,
it up.
did we pick you before? Not that we hold it against you. Just wondering if you got picked before. Or maybe you got picked and you weren't here. That would be even worse.
I don't know. I can always look it up. It's not a big deal. I'll look it up another time.
The
hell with it.
The hell with it.
Where is this? Where's John Streets?
John Streets. John, you have exactly 1 minute now.
Streets,
John.
Streets. Where are you at?
Come on, John. Let's not drag this out, John.
Come on. We got a show to do. You're making Phil angry. You don't want to make Phil angry.
You're pissing me off, John.
Yeah, now he's gonna hang up on the next person that calls his.
That's exactly right. Screw you. Radical, screw you. All right, John.
And how much more time has he got?
He's got 30 seconds. John.
Dun, dun, dun. He's buying fish. John's buying fish. You're bailing on him.
What kind of fish?
I don't know.
It's just a fish.
Don't put it in the car. Don't put it on the seat. You'll never get the smell out.
In the future, point of knowledge, in the future, you don't put the fish in the car. You put it in the trunk.
Yeah.
Time's up, John.
John's out. Sorry, John. All right.
I'm resetting the clock.
Maybe he did get picked before and he's just saying, you know what?
Well, I don't think he was going to do that. And I know John.
I don't want it, he says. All right, let me get rid of this.
All right.
Let me add a new name.
The new name is?
It's almost like two first names.
Frankie and John?
No. Ready?
Ready.
All right. You got the clock ready?
Clock's ready.
All right. Tracy Henry. Next contestant.
Tracy Henry.
Tracy Henry, probably a
Or is
good
it
poker,
Henry Tracy?
probably a good poker player. You know, you got two different first names.
That's right. Tracy Henry.
Tracy
Tracy
Henry.
Henry. Somebody wrote Billy Bob. That's original.
Someone says, "Yes, I'm here."
Yeah, we don't believe you, Henry or Tracy.
God's Child 6466. Huh?
That him?
I mean, he's saying it is, but I don't know. God's Child 6466. If you are Tracy Henry, there's a number in your email you signed up with. What
2.
is the number in your email?
2. Clock's still running for Tracy.
Hey, he's got it right.
Got it right. All right.
He's confirmed. All right, God's
Good.
Child.
All right. God's Child.
Destiny's Child.
God's Child 6466 7281.
All right. Well, we're gonna spin it, and
All right. Good luck, Tracy.
I hope you win a 3-ball arsenal so that I don't have to spin it
I
anymore.
hope it's a. I don't hope it's a whammy because then we got to do this all over again.
All right. Ready?
Here we go. I'm ready.
Big
Spin
spin.
it.
Oh, that was a good one. I got to stick them or
You got
tap them on my
tingles.
fingers.
That was everything, right? You
Yeah,
got whacked on that one.
I think I'm going to break a peg one of these times.
Don't break
Here
a
we go.
finger.
Oh
Here we
no.
go.
Oh no.
Oh no! Here it comes.
Oh, ball
Oh.
cup. Ball cup.
Ball cup. Tracy Henry.
It's a nice ball cup. It's got the ball bearings. It's good
like
for cleaning.
I like it.
It's good for layouts. Good
Yeah, I got to
for all
get
that
one when I
stuff.
come up. I got to make sure I write myself a note to get one because I like
But-
to do that when I'm
But
working on
is
the
it
ball.
good enough? Is it good enough?
I
Nice.
personally would send it back.
Yeah. God's Child says, not good
Spin
enough for
again.
me.
Spin again.
He says, sorry, John Streets, you missed out, buddy. Sorry, you
John-
missed the window.
John just jumped in.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody called him at home, woke him up from his nap.
Sorry, John. You had 90 seconds to tune in, but you were too late. Sorry.
Too late,
We-
John.
All
Sorry.
right, we're spinning again for
Yep.
all the marbles right here. This is what you get.
All right. This is it, Tracy. Henry.
Big
Hey,
Henry.
is there a football pool this week?
I don't know.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, 3-ball arsenal. Oh, too bad.
Up.
Clear magic.
Clear Magic. Clear Magic, the pant-based ball cleaner, brought to you by Hammer. It's Clear Magic for all your ball cleaning needs. Tracy, it's pretty good stuff. You just drop the piece of tissue in there. They give you the insert with water. Give it a little shake.
Mhm.
Comes out like shaving cream.
It's foamy. It's foamy. It's good.
Foamy. It's foamy. Here, look.
Yeah.
See? Look.
Congrats.
It's foamy. I just dropped a cat. Nice going, Phil.
Oh,
Anyway.
Phil. Yeah,
Where's the pie?
I'll reach out to you after the show, email
That's
you
Yeah.
at your
Tracy.
email and get your ship info so that you
Right.
can have clean bowling balls.
And have magic.
Clear magic.
Clear Magic.
I don't know.
Plant-based ball cleaner.
Do you want to do another giveaway?
I do. I was
I
just
know
gonna
you
say
do.
that.
I know because it's Christmas and we're off 2 weeks.
I'm
And
generous. We're off 2 weeks.
all right,
All right,
we're gonna
let me get my clock again.
hold on. Let me pick
Okay,
another
but this one here, we're going to do quicker. You're only going to get 60 seconds.
60 seconds. Everybody hear that?
You get 60 seconds because we're going to move it along. In 60
right.
seconds. Here we go.
Hold
Player number 3, 2, 3, 3.
on. I'm gonna need a minute to write this
John
name, to type this name
Streets.
out. No, I'm gonna need it. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, this one's hard to type.
Oh, Miguel said, pick a game named Miguel. Miguel, not you.
It's Miguel Hudrano. Sorry, bud. It's not you.
Not you.
All right. Are we ready again?
I'm
Everybody
ready. We'll
ready?
get something good away
We're
this
doing.
time.
You got 60 seconds this time. 60 seconds.
I'm
ready?
ready. Ready.
All right.
Here we
Nick
go.
Episcopo.
Joe Piscopo. It's almost
Miguel
Episcopo.
Gabagool. Yeah, it's pretty close.
Miguel Gabagool.
Nick Gabagool.
Nick Gabagool.
Nick
All right.
Gabagool.
Nick Gabagool from Brooklyn. Hey,
John.
forget about it. All right, Nick.
Episcosco.
You got
Where are you
40
at?
You're killing that name. You got 40 seconds.
Episcoco?
That's
I'm going to just start banning people that say here when they're not actually the person.
Oh, yeah, we could do that. I'm telling you. We don't need that. All right, you got
Nick,
22
where you at?
seconds. Nick. Piscopo. Piscopopo. Piscocapo. That's the right way to say it. Piscocapo.
Mm-hmm.
Episcoco. Nick. Nick, you got 5 seconds.
Some people
3,
are testing it.
2, 1, done.
All right.
You're out,
Nope.
Nick.
Sorry, Nick.
Yeah.
Not sorry,
All
not
right.
sorry.
You guys are
Sure.
killing us with this. I'm here if you're not.
One
telling
more?
you.
One and
Yeah,
done?
we won't be doing this. No, we'll do one more. Yeah, do one more.
All right.
Telling you guys, it takes
Should we
us
just-
a lot of time. You start.
Should we
doing
just give
I'm
it back
here.
to John Streets now that he's here?
Johnny? No, he left already. I didn't win. Hell with them.
He said he chimed in right away, but I don't know that he did.
Johnny, you still here?
Let me see. Hold on. I saw him typing, but I never saw him say he was here at all. No, I don't know if
John,
anybody saw him because
are
people
you
would have
still
said
here?
something.
If John's still here, we're going to give you a.
Are we going to give it back to John?
If he says he's here. Boy, am I being generous today?
You're really being generous. We
I'm
never do
telling you,
this.
I'm like, I could be Scrooge, Ebenezer.
Now he's not going to say anything, and he's going to come
All
back
right, John,
10 minutes
I'm
later.
sorry.
John Streets,
Sorry,
are you
John.
are you still here? Or
That's
did you
it.
click off? Did you
No.
click off all mad? He's
Click
on there.
off.
He's making that. He's drafting an angry email towards you,
I'm
Phil.
taking my keyboard and going home.
John, come on, we're handing the olive branch here. Somebody wake him back up.
Okay, that's it. I got to
He's-
get out of here.
He's not in here. He's not in
He's
here.
not in here. Got in, went out. That's it. All right, pick somebody else and we're done.
I'm gonna give him 15 more seconds. 15's good, right?
It's on your time. 12 seconds. I'm starting the clock. You got 12 seconds. 10, 6, 5, 2.
We're trying to do
Done.
the right thing. He's not back in the chat anymore. He's
I'm
gone.
telling you, I can't be this nice. It's taking a lot out of me on the
All
back
right,
end.
all right. Picking one last name.
All right, go ahead. Last name. I hope you're in here.
Hey yo. All right. Easy name.
Easy name. Nick Smith.
I won. I won the
won.
money.
Pick me. Pick me.
I win. The nice thing is I'll just walk over 10 feet and grab whatever I want.
Yeah, right. Hey, before you try to get me one of those ball cups before I get there.
We got a couple extra.
All right.
We ready?
Yeah. put it on your
60
tab.
seconds.
That's it. You got 60 this time.
This name rhymes.
Rhymes?
Tom Braun.
Tom Braun. What does that rhyme with?
Tom Braun.
That doesn't rhyme.
Tom Braun. Tom Braun.
Tom Bomb.
Tom Braun.
Tom Braun. All right. You got 50 seconds, Tom. I'm not doing it. No, is he?
Yeah, he's here.
All right.
Tom Braun.
Prove it. Prove it, Tom.
And
How do you spell your name?
Randall Spots says he's here too, so I should ban him, right?
Absolutely.
All
We're
right.
going to start doing it. We're going to start taking names.
All right, Tom Braun, if that
Tom
is
Braun.
your real name.
He's from where you live, Phoenix. Witness Protection Program.
He's got an email provider I've never seen before.
Yeah, Tom Braun. State Penn.
.edu.
Exactly.
All right, well, Tom Braun, real name.
All right. We're going to give you a spin. Good luck, Tom Braun.
Good luck, Tom Braun.
Tom Braun. Tom Braun. Tom Braun.
Rhymes with LeBron.
Maybe
Are you
that's
LeBron fan?
Kevin. Maybe that's Kevin as an alias. Kevin TeBron.
Maybe. Oh no. Okay.
What is
Hey, clear
it?
magic.
Clear magic. Here it is. Without the cap. Clear magic. The plant-based ball cleaner brought to you by Hammer. Clear magic for all your ball cleaning needs.
John Streets is back. He says he keeps responding. We haven't seen you respond when we asked you.
All right. I'll tell you what. Give John a spin right now.
Well, we got a Tom Braun. We got to deal with
Tom
Tom
won.
Braun. Do you want this? Do you want it? He says spin again. Tom Brown-
we're
Tom-
we're giving
Yeah,
him
we're
an option, but John's not getting an option.
John won't get an option.
No,
He'll just
go ahead,
get
spin
whatever he
again.
gets. All right, we're going to spin again for Tom Braun, and then we're going to give John Streets one spin, and that's it.
And that's it. And if it's a 3-ball awesome, I'm coming to your house with a bat.
We're going to deliver it in person.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're going to do a respin for Tom Braun. You're going to get what you get.
Yeah.
So my hands get tired of spinning this wheel so much.
You're over
today.
this. Well, you got 2 weeks off. You can recover.
That's true. I'm getting calluses though, so I don't.
Yeah.
It's gonna affect me.
That's not good. You can't play with calluses.
Oh,
Tom
3-ball
Braun.
Arsenal.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a new ball. Nice, Tom
my
Braun.
God, Tom Braun.
That was
All right.
that was inching close to the 3-ball Arsenal.
Yeah, we do, and I'll tell you what. John's dancing with the devil right now. So,
Yeah. All right.
all right,
John
let's go.
Streets.
John
He's finally here. He said he replied 10 times. Not while we
John,
asked, but
Here's what
hey.
happens. You got to hit send.
Yeah, don't text your friends. You got to text the show.
He hit it 3 times. It never went. So now you're going to play the old, oh, my dog ate my homework.
All right. Tom Braun, congratulations on winning a ball. John Streets, this one spin is for you. One and one,
And one only.
only. Yeah.
John Streets.
Hopefully
That's-
you're with us
that's
live.
really
Can we get a
your name.
confirmation that you're with us live?
Yeah, if you're really your name, John Streets.
If he lands on Whammy, I'm gonna feel so bad, but that's just how
You
they
know what? Telling you. It's the butterfly effect. He should have been there sooner.
Ah,
He can't
man.
even tell us he's here, but he can keep telling us he's here when he's not. Where is he here? We're going.
Maybe it's like, like the satellites take like 12 minutes round trip to get a data
Yeah,
going.
that's what it is.
Are you on the moon right now, Streets?
Yeah,
What
where
street
are
are
you?
you on? I don't want to live there.
I replied at least 10 times. So you say. Suddenly it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you're gonna get
somebody got a text that said I'm here 10 times.
Yeah, did not send.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah. All right,
right.
hit it.
You're gonna get
One
one spin only. Whatever you get. This is from the grace of Saint Nick and Santa
Phil.
Santa Phil. There we go. So yeah, he's
There
not
we go.
responding now. So apparently he's
He replied at least 10 times, he said.
10 more times since I haven't seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, good luck.
Go. That's a big spin.
It is. I really wanted to get it all
I'm
out.
realizing your spins are taking up a lot of time in the show. Oh, look at this thing. Where's it going? Oh.
Hey,
no!
clear magic.
Again?
Yeah.
Clear magic.
The plant
Plant
baseball cleaner from Hammer.
From Hammer. Clear magic for all your ball cleaning needs. How does that happen?
Hey, it's a hot ticket right now. Gripsack used to be it. Now it's Clear Magic, the plant baseball cleaner from Hammer.
Hoping not
Clear
out.
Magic. Man, I'm gonna have to
Oh,
write down all
hopefully
these
it-
winners, what they won to keep track. Yeah, we got
Let's write Clear Magic and put
We
all
got-
the names under it.
we got Clear Magic. We got a ball for Tom Braun and Clear Magic again for John Streets.
That's right.
Congratulations,
And
everybody.
3 out of 4 spins were Clear Magic.
The plant baseball cleaner from Hammer.
Clear Magic for all your ball cleaning needs.
All
All right, we're out of here.
We are out.
Yeah.
Hope everybody had a good time with the show. We
show.
love giving away stuff. Got a new ball, a couple of Clear Magics. Must be Italian.
Must be Italian. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks. We'll be back in 3.
Yep. See you on the 7th, which is a Wednesday.
Yeah,
And
if
that's
you
when
guys
we'll be
miss
back.
us, post some stuff on the Facebook page,
Yeah.
on the fan page, and give us some ideas for next year's topics.
Yeah.
How we can improve
Otherwise,
the show, or how we can give away less product.
right. Yeah. We're going to go through and figure out how much the show cost us this year and see if we can do it again.
We can do it again.
See if
Probably
we can
gonna
up
be
our
out of it.
budget.
Chapter 11.
Chapter 11 bankruptcy. That could be the next ball, the next giveaway ball. We'll have a run of balls made.
Chapter 11.
We already lost the fog machine because we gave away a 3-ball.
I have a good
Arsenal.
joke about that, but not for today. Anyway, I'll see
Okay.
you guys. You take
See
care.
y'all.
Happy Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yep.
Have a happy holiday if you need a reply for under New Year or Christmas.
Yep. Happy Festivus.
Oh yeah, the
hap-
23rd is Festivus Day.
Happy Hanukkah. That started on Monday. Merry Christmas to all. And to all, a good night. Wow.
Festivus poll. Gotta
Wow.
put it together.
All right.
We'll see you guys. Thank you.
And if you don't celebrate any of those, just know that Red Lobster is open on Christmas Day, and you can get all you can eat crab legs if you pay for it.
If you pay for it.
You
Really?
it's all you can eat. It's all you can eat. You just got to keep paying for it.
Yeah, you gotta keep paying for it. I'll talk to you later.
See you.